This is a point that starts with Federico Staksrud and Hayden Patriquin serving to the Johns bros on the bottom down there. Federico is going to serve the ball really hard to Collin Johns and then move over to his respective side, the left side, which is where he typically plays when he's playing with Hayden Patriquin. Hayden really likes to stay on the right side. He generates a little more offense over there, so this makes sense for them to be stacking this way. Collin Johns, receiving the deep and hard serve that Federico hit him, is actually going to have a little bit of trouble, and he's going to end up hitting this return rather lofty, and it still goes deep, but because there's not a lot of oomph on this ball, it's not going to be super challenging for this team over here to do something aggressive with their third shot. Hey, real quick, before we get back to the video, I just want to let you know about something really interesting that we're doing in the year 2025. Every month in 2025, we're going to be giving away one of our signature paddles, the Spin Boss Pro. So if you're interested in winning one of these for free, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to always be notified when we upload a new video. With that said, let's get back to the video. Collin Johns now begins to move up to the kitchen line, but he got quite a late start because of the aggressive serve from Federico Staksrud. So he's rapidly approaching the net, and he actually comes a little bit to the middle of the court, which is not typical for this doubles team because Ben usually likes to take the middle, especially on drives or aggressive third shot drops. So Collin is rapidly approaching the middle of the court, and Federico takes advantage of his somewhat weak return. He's going to step up a little bit and hit a really aggressive roll third shot drop to Collin Johns' forehand right here. I really like this play by Federico Staksrud because he's hitting to the person that's still moving up to the kitchen line. This is a great principle that you're going to want to apply to your game because hitting the drop shot or a drive to either one of those, your third shot, hitting your third shot to the person that's approaching the net is almost always going to be the right plan. And the reason for this, there's a couple reasons why, but the reason for this is because, first of all, that person is on the move and they're running. It's way harder to maintain balance and hit a quality fourth shot while on the move. So that's one great reason to go ahead and hit that third shot to the person that's approaching the net. But the second reason is because they're on the move, that means they haven't established themselves up at the kitchen line yet. And so that means your kitchen is actually going to be extended a little bit. If this player is back to there and you're about to hit your drop shot, your new kitchen line is actually right here. And you have an extended kitchen. So instead of it being, 7 feet from the net to the kitchen line, you maybe have 10 feet to hit a successful third shot. And that's really helpful in scenarios like this where you actually earned yourself an easy return because of your good serve. So I love that Federico is going to go ahead and take advantage of that weak return by Collin Johns, and he does something aggressive with his third shot. That's really good. Because Federico has hit his drop shot at this point and Collin Johns is still trying to move forward up to the kitchen line right here, he barely has enough time to stop and plant his feet before hitting his fourth shot. And because of this, it actually ends up leaving his fourth shot pretty short to about this area on the court right here. It was a rather loopy shot, not a lot on it. It wasn't anything challenging for this team over here. And this is really good because they're sort of dominating the pace of play from the beginning of the point with the serve, the drop shot, and now they're going to go ahead and approach the net, both of them together up here. And Federico Staksrud is going to take advantage of this short ball that he's earned himself with his aggressive shots. And because Collin Johns has moved up and he's left his ball somewhat wide, he's going to move over and fade, waiting for some kind of backhand counter. Ben does not follow him, which is rare, but it happened in this scenario. Ben didn't cover the middle, and Federico is going to take advantage of this and leave a ball right in the back corner right there, leaving this team pretty much speechless down there and not really having an answer for their offense in this point. So the main principle that I'm trying to get across here is if you can start your point off with an aggressive, deep serve, you're going to dominate the pace of play for the entire point. And that's exactly what this team over here, Hayden and Federico, did for this point. They took advantage of Collin Johns' weak return, moved up, and then hit an aggressive ball down the middle. It's a great play by Federico and Hayden Patriquin. Love to see it from them. Hey, if you liked what you saw today and want to learn more about pickleball strategy and situational strategy within the game of doubles pickleball, then I have something really interesting that I want you to check out, and that is the doubles playbook. Because inside this playbook, we go over 30 different common situational plays that you'll face within the game of pickleball. And the reason this book is so great is because we have a couple different opportunities that you can do within the book. One of them is it goes over a diagram, it has a little description of each play, but if you can see up in the top right up there, we actually have a QR code that's going to take you to a video breaking down each of our different plays within the doubles playbook. So if that sounds like something that you're interested, I want you to click the link in the description below and go and check out the doubles playbook.